Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Marjorie and I wanted to do a quick flip through of a journal that I'm finalizing. This journal I'm making for my beautiful mother-in-law, and I just wanted to just show a quick flip through. So this is the front cover. This is a soft cover journal. This is 100% silk. There's a name for this silk, and actually I should have wrote that down, but I'll put all the information on materials in the description box below, so then that way you know where I got the supply. But this is a beautiful applique that I secured onto the cover, and this is a fabric label. I printed on fabric and I cut it out and placed it on this bling that I use as a frame, and I just love it. It's beautiful. So these blings I got from Miss Sheila at Boho Daydreams, and also this silk tie was also from one of her velvet bundles. And let me see if you I'm gonna zoom in here. This applique is so beautiful. I love this heart pearls, and there's sequins and pearls. I believe these are silk thread. This applique is so soft. At first I was hesitant because this is 100% silk and it just feels wonderful and luxurious. And I was like, well, I can't just leave the journal blank. But I did decide to leave the back blank. I was thinking of adding things, but I think the simplicity and just the luxury of the silk, I thought it would be best for it to be left as is. I do love it. I went around and I sewed with gold embroidery thread. This is a big journal. I did not measure it. I don't think I have a ruler, but I know it's 12, most likely by 8. So yeah, so this is what I've done for the cover. Now I'm gonna open. Actually, I wanted to iron this silk tie, but I fell in love with the crinkly feel of it, and so I left it as is. So the first page, oh, and also the inside is also lined with 100% silk, and this is an interfacing. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but it's when you're sewing purses or what have you. So it's not felt, but it's something of that nature, and that's what I used for the cover. So I lined it with the stronger silk. I will put the name of that silk in the description box below. And this is just another beautiful silk as well. And I did the same thing. I sewn it, but I did line the inner part of the journal. I did line with a felt, and it was a softer felt. So this is very cushiony, and even though this is a big journal, it is lightweight, and I think it's because of the material that I used. So it is a substantial size journal, but I think it's very nice to carry. I almost want to hug it. It's really, I love it. Luxurious. So here I used one of Miss Sheila's bling. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Look how beautiful this is. It's beautiful. And let me zoom out. This is just a journaling card that I've coffee dyed to give it an aged look. And I highlighted with gold watercolor. And this is also a coffee dyed paper that I embossed and also used the gold watercolor. And I think from here on out is pretty simple because I did not embellish anything else other than this first page. So the rest is just vintage music paper, coffee dyed paper, and I used gold watercolor, some beautiful printables. Most of these pages I edged with acrylic gold paint. So right now this actual journal is there's plenty of journaling pages. I did not embellish with ruffles. I don't intend to. I think I'm going to leave this one very simple. This is some vellum paper that I coffee dyed. Some vintage music paper. Some vellum paper that I added gold watercolor to. And I also avocado dyed this paper. So there's a mixture of avocado dyed paper and coffee dyed paper. I love this. This reminds me of just a beautiful wallpaper. This is just embossed coffee dyed computer paper, I think it was. It was just this different colors. It had blue, green, yellow, pinks, and I coffee dyed that and embossed that. Okay, hope I'm not getting anyone dizzy. Sorry about that. Some beautiful printables, and I'll link all that information on the description box. I sewn the signatures in. So you'll just see a few printables, not much, but just here or there. I love this. Let's see if I can, because I go in here and I hand paint most of the ephemera with gold paint, mostly gold watercolor paint. Avocado dyed paper. Oh, there's just some pages that I love so much. I just love the distress avocado dyed paper. I think this is why I don't cut it down, because I feel like if I cut a journal down to size, I'm missing out these yummy parts. So that's just my personal preference on not cutting down paper. I could cut them down and dye them so then I can get that edging, but I haven't done that yet. This is all new to me, so I'm just learning and doing as I go. Another printable. I love the calligraphy. This was like a yellow paper that I coffee dyed, but it almost looks like it's gold paper, but it's not. I did rub the gold watercolor. A few more sheets. I just love the way these comes out. These coffee dyed papers come out as well, because even when I distress it with gold, you never get the same pattern. Each page always usually leaves a different pattern. See, like this one is just, I don't know, I love that. Just never know what you're going to get. So more coffee dyed paper, just some more pages. Oops. Oh no, yeah, that's the back of it. Another beautiful avocado dyed paper. So these are blank. I mean, so much journaling that can be done here. You can put photos. You can just, you know, sometimes people give bookmarks or just little things or tickets, anything. You don't necessarily need to journal them if you prefer not to. But what a beautiful backdrop for family photos, or just a card that came to you and someone just wrote something so encouraging. You can place it here and just do as you feel is fit for you. You can customize it. My intentions for her, I want to write personal encouragement just so that she can have a place where she can put pictures, she can reflect and write. So that is the hope that I have in gifting her this journal. And I love, sometimes I coffee dye paper and some of them just come out so different. I'm like, wow, how did that even happen? So this was one of those, but I love it. At first I was like, oh my goodness, what did I do wrong? But I really love the look of it, and I just love this shade of blue, and I just think it went well, so I went ahead and used it. This is some papers that I purchased, so I added that as well. I think we're going down towards the end. That's the back of that one. And here we go. So I will be honest, it was a challenge. I never worked with silk, and this is a different type of silk than this silk. This is more sturdy and thicker. This is thinner, so it's more slippery. So as you can see, my stitching here was not straight. And I was disappointed, but at the same time, it almost added to the charm of a handmade journal, like from scratch. So I was able to persevere past disappointment or, you know, perfection. I think if you do something in love and you're just giving your 100%, the person you're gifting it to, I believe, will receive that. And I just have such a wonderful mother-in-law. She has encouraged me. She has just been very supportive in me crafting and creating. So I'm really excited to be able to give this to her. Therefore, you know, I believe that's the most important thing. So with that being said, I am very happy with the way this turned out. And if I don't have time to take a video of the flip through, I will at least take some photos and post them to Facebook, and perhaps you can then take a peek then. And I hope that this inspires you. There's just so many wonderful artists and crafters that have inspired me and encouraged me to just go ahead and create. So I want to thank you all for that, and I hope that I am able to pay that back by inspiring you with sharing my creation. So thank you very much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.